Okay guys, I think we're ready to roll. Let's go live with the picture. How it's sending. I'm just going to do a quick audio check a sec actually. Let's go live with the picture. That's good. Sorry about any feedback just then. Go do my audio checks. Very, very important. I have done streams before where I've been doing feedback at people and that's no fun. Oops, yeah, let's just scroll down a sec and see who is on what chats right now, guys. No. One button to refresh that. Not loading team music. Okay, that's good. Cool, thank you very much, TK. Okay, we are going to cut to picture now. 3, 2, 1. Cool, here we are. So we're making Christmas trees, guys. We're making Christmas trees today. Hey, J-Lang. Hello, TK. Hi, Stuart. How are we? We okay? So yeah, the mission today is to create a bunch of Christmas trees. So I'm easy to just angle myself in a little bit and just fiddle that a little bit, because, oops, I'm clicking on the wrong thing constantly. It's not good. So yeah, let's try it again. So if I go to about here, thank you. Yeah, I'll just angle this up a sec, just so I'm not sort of taking over. Okay, do excuse that. That screen you're seeing there is an editor I will be using today. So I'm gonna hide that. Boop. There you go. Oh, I need to change this text as well, don't I? Yeah, it's not Friday, is it? Well, I don't know what tonight's events are. So let's just blank these out. Okay. Let's call it white notice dot flap. Okay, HTTPS // Yes, we've got an SSL certificate on it. Oh, that's really small. I made it really tiny for some reason. Let's try making that bigger. There you go. Wonderful. Let's put that down the bottom. Is that kind of visible? Hey. Oh, the font's really crap on that. Let me edit that a sec. Okay. And if we just say font size, is it clearer? Oh, there we go. So now I need to make that smaller. Good grief. Sorry, that's way too big. That's what she said. Okay. I think that's a good position there. I need to do a similar thing just on the TikTok feed as well. Great. Okay, guys. Let's just bow that down there. I think that's gonna be okay for the TikTok crowd. Yeah. Cool. Right. Let's put the chat windows in, guys. There's a kind of buried down below windows. What's the nice excuse now? Oh, we get there. There you go, handy grouping. Good stuff. Hey, John. Okay. But let's get started. So the mission is I'm going to make Christmas drinks. So obviously I promised people a Christmas party in the air on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So I need to prepare by starting to make little assets and stuff. So, oh, sorry, I'm going that. Let's just put these controllers here and try not to cover the screen in the process. So if I stand just back a little squidge here, forward a little bit. There we go. I just sort of need to turn these panels so when I'm talking to you, I'm looking at you. Sorry about this. Controllers are having other thoughts. Wonderful. Okay, guys. So ready? Ding, ma'am. So I have a massive cup of actual hot chocolate in front of me, so this should be easy to do. So the first thing I need to do, I've created 3 vertex lit textures, okay? And I'm only colouring them here as a guide because really, I'm going to have to paint them using vertex paint. So actually, I don't know why I've created 3 vertex colours. Ah, no, I know what I've done here. Yeah, let's get rid of them. Vertex lit Coke. I might have to do this outside of edit mode, guys. That's better. Vertex lit Cocoa. So there is we make acids without actually using textures as such. We can come out of UV editing mode and just take us straight across to here. So you see here's a bunch of other drinks. Thank you, Dim. No, that's okay. You're welcome. Hi, Jess. Deleting tab. So to get back to my I actually accidentally hit something. Let me just find my way back. Yeah, okay, he's over here. So if I just centralize that. Okay, I'm starting to think vertex it might not be the best way to go on this. Because with vertex lit, it lights from the on vertices, and of course, if I do that, you're gonna see what's gonna happen now. Hi, Amanda. If I go into vertex painting, okay, right. Need to set this back to this mode. Maybe not white. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll color it red. See what happens. You can actually see here. Does that actually PAVs? No, it's fine. So you can see the vertex painting is taking effect here. And what this does is it sets the colouring at the actual vertices. Yeah, I'm not convinced by this. I think I should be using almost a flat colour. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm just going to arrange a colour in the background, okay? And that colour's going to be a roughness texture, so I'm going to just find my way back here. Take the projects. Oh no, why is my phone making noises, huh? Can't have that. There you go. Hi, Yanni. How you get a shape like that? I have no will. Yes. So I'm making for a texture called Vivid Colors. Of course, I'm not in the right folder, that's why I'm not seeing it. So I'm just going to move these thingy. Guy, you know when you're in like a group chat and you just get one message after another and you kind of think, you just know that's going to be one person typing like one half sentence after another and they just keep going. It's like, come on. It's... Okay, so... Vibrant colours, that's a PA. I'm actually after a BR, so I'm basically going to copy that. That's been a very, very useful sort of colour sheet that I'm working with. So vibrant colours are 100 with a BR. Oops, I can't spell it, pardon me. Cool and damn. Hooray! So if I just press F2 there, vibrant colours 100. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch this up. So these are not going to be VXCs, okay? It's all going to be just a roughness text, just to be honest. Yeah, I don't know why try harder. So I'm going to call it vibrant colours 100. Just simply that. And then when I select this and that, yeah. So what I should be able to do here, let's see if I can do this correctly. So the base colour is not going to be that. it's going to be an image, okay? Now if I click open, it's going to be vibrant colors BR, okay? Open image. Wonderful. Here we go. Hi, David McClelland. How you doing? And Piper, hello. So if I jump back in here now, what I'm going to do... I need to really put an arm on this, to be honest. A mug should have an arm on it, shouldn't it? So we're going to do that. Now, the best way to create an arm would probably be with a curve, but that might also be quite an expensive thing to do. Hi there, Niza Wax. How you doing? I have a really big mug of hot chocolate with just an absolute 10 of Bailey's Irish cream in it. It's delicious. I love that stuff. Let me just minimize this a sec. Check. So, hi Sarah, how you doing? So we've got that one roughness texture assigned, which is linked to a vibrant colors.br. Okay, so what I do, I am now going to go to UV editing because I need to do that. So in UV editing, I need to select, make sure I'm in face mode, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, yeah, UV unwrap, okay? And that unwraps just the top face to a circle. So if I now scale it, so if I select all, I scale that down, you can see what's happening here to that texture, right? So what we do with a colour sheet like this for a roughness texture, hi Louise, is we're going to select a colour that looks like a hot chocolate, right? So if I zoom in a little bit, scale it down, doesn't matter if it's really small because these colours are solid. Figure with that. That's one of these is going to look like an amazing hot chocolate. I think probably that. Hi Katie. So what we do next is we gotta do out like a loop select here. So if I just shift it out and click on that, and if I zoom in just a little bit, right? And I shift and click on that, and I'm also, because I have a face at the bottom, which I will be using at some point, but not just yet. I'm gonna select that, and then what I want to do is I want to make sure that is assigned to a white texture. So to do that, I'm gonna say, hey, you know, UV unwrap, that's fine. And then I'm going to scale, no, I want to select all in this window. I want to scale it right down. Right down. And then we're going to just grab that and move to this sort of cream colour then. Here it is. Yeah, look pretty nice. Okay, cool. Hi, Nicola. And then what we're going to do is we're going to select the outer ring using a loop select. So I need to get closer to this. There you go. And then we select the outer ring of the mug itself, and we've got to take care of this bit. And I guess we could do this bit. I have no intention of... Oh. That's weird. I must deselect some... Oh, I hope I haven't over-selected there. I think I have. Yes, I have. Damn it. That's my fault. Okay, so if I just click that, and click that, and take this down and click that. And then we click that. So we've now got all the outer faces selected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the top. I'm going to select UV and wrap. You can see it's kind of applied this. Hi, Miss Blue Skies. Hi. Hey, Dead Street Jellyfish. How you doing, UK? Good to see you. So if I select all here and I G this across, I want a red mug, okay, for my cocoa. So we're going to just, and again, a really simple object because it's going to be put into a game engine. So if I just, squish this right down, okay? And we're using the roughness map, so we're going to just, rather than having different coloured individual files as textures, I can use just one texture, okay, for the whole thing, which is a good sort of paradigm to go for. That's kind of pink, isn't it? Not red. I need to have another look at this. And pink's not a bad colour for them, I'd be guess, but it's not what it's set out to do. So if I just grab that and move them across to red. Well, how about look? How you doing today, New Street Jellyfish? Okay. Whoa. Hello, Shappy Golf. Thank you. The event went incredible. So we had like 278 people register for it last night. And the instance stretched up to something like 40, down 37, maybe 38 people. I didn't know instances could go up to that many people. in Horizon Worlds. That was nuts. But ever had a great time. Jay Raiden and Lou put on an amazing performance. I mean, there's this such incredible singers. Unfortunately, Jenny and Shelley couldn't perform last night. Various reasons, but I'm hoping to have them back for a future one. Because again, also incredible time. So yeah, last night was the boys' night, and I'm hoping in the future we can get Jenny and Shelley to perform, and then I'm going to be reaching out to all the other people who have actually performed in Lotus. I couldn't do it all at once. I hope no one feels funny that I didn't ask them. But I've met so many incredible singers, and they know who they are. I know who they are, and I'm going to ask them in future events if they could, spare a few minutes. Yeah, it was an amazing turnout, and that was for the full hour as well. People didn't budge. We had a few comers and goers. Like, I think there are a few sort of wannabe trolls, I guess you'd call them. They weren't very good ones, but they sort of tried to stage rush. I didn't even notice it, to be honest. They were gone so quick. But that's the thing. It's like we're pretty used to sort of just disposing of trolls without any fanfare. Some people just want a reaction. I get it. They're bored. It's okay, but unfortunately as a result they might find such permaband. I don't really do permabands, but those names get marked permanently, so if that's how they want to sculpt their online identities, that's absolutely fine. It means I never have to see them again. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the roughness about here, because the roughness is red with a BR texture. So that's the only thing that is just the roughness. So what I'm going to do now, that's our sort of base mode. You can see that we've got quite a blocky side to it. Now this is where things can go a bit wrong if you're not careful, and you tend to really find out about it when you actually import it and it looks rubbish. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back to layer, okay? And then we go into edit mode, and you can see I can select that, and I can select the inner one as well. And I'm going to go, hey, S3. We're gonna say smooth. Smooth faces again. Oop. So if I now come alive, it's like a lot smoother. So if I jump back to the sort of textured mode again, you can kind of see I've just made that very, very smooth. Now I haven't done these lower bits. I could do this by all means. Let's have a look how this looks when I do it. Oops. Let's do the upper bits as well, okay? I don't mind a bit of blockiness because it is a video game. We're not looking for photoreal because, well, your headset wouldn't handle it. Not at current technology. And you just eat a whole load of... damn it, do we just do that? Let's just do the one outside. 3, smooth. She's smooth. Yeah, as long as you can create sort of semi-credible models that are more so important. The thing which matters more to me is actually, does it run well on a headset? When you put all these models together, do they run well? Because there's no point creating the most elaborate 50 megabyte coffee mag with 40 megabytes of texture. There's no point. Unless that is literally the center point of your level. Your level is a coffee mag, a giant coffee mug. Then there's just no point. So let's just F3 and smooth. Sorry, that's not. I got locked in a mode there. Let me just. Okay, try and do it. Go. There. So if I don't hear my phone going off, so I will check it in just a moment. It's a bit short stream today, guys, but I'm struggling with really remedial stuff right now, and I'm feeling quite. I'm just not clicking in the right place. Let's try that with faces again. So yes, that's frustrating. Let me just try turning off X-ray so I can get a... There we go, that's more like it. I used to had X-ray on, it was getting confused as to which surface I wanted to click. Okay, that's looking a bit better, isn't it? Okay, and if I come down here, I can probably do the same here as well, so we won't smooth shade the bottom. We do need that looking flat, because if you do that, it starts to look very, very strange. Cool. She's smooth. Okay. Well, that will do. So that is the start of a mug. Now, what I do need to do is I need to create a handle. But I'm trying to think of the most low poly way of doing that I can think of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make sure I'm centered on this, okay? And then I'm going to... I'm going to go side. And then I'm going to say, right, F3, and I'm going to say cursor. Oops. Cursor to selected. So that moves my cursor to the origin point on the map, which of course it started off on the bottom. It's treated it up, so I'm just getting a quick sip of cocoa sec, right? Because I'm feeling like I need it. Wow, it's 6:20. Okay, I'll probably be ending the stream certainly by 7 at the latest. I think, and I'll be honest with you, I've been working so damn hard on the lows to get that out for Saturday. Yesterday I woke up at 8 AM and I worked solid through to about 6 PM, and to be honest, most days I've been waking up, working on it, going to work, full-time job, finishing work, and then carrying on throughout most evenings. I've had some evenings that I haven't for personal reasons. Few multiple choice sadly, but yeah, I really haven't stopped. I had to get something out on Saturday before Christmas because I didn't want to be working on it like that level. That level of French eating right up to Christmas Eve. That wouldn't have been fair on me. Yeah. Good, right. Okay. So let's go for the outfit change. I'll just take my breather, but what I need to do is I need to create a new mesh, which is probably going to be a cube. Maybe it's... No, it's going to be a cylinder. It's going to be a cylinder. Whoa, but it's not going to be that cylinder. That's way too complex. If the amount of sides on that, that's nuts. So what we do is in the add cylinder dialog on the bottom left, we just say, look, you've got 32 edges there as default. I want you to have more like 8. Yeah, that's going to work well. That's going to work well. And then, what I don't do is I don't subdivide the whole thing, okay? The advantage of creating fewer sides on a cylinder, if you can get away with it, is when you come to import that into a game engine, the game engine has to triangulate it. And you basically make it more likely to succeed and look the way that you want it to look if you have just less geometry in it. Also, it's kinder on the performance of the headset. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to just quickly apply, I use Vibrant Colors 100. Yeah. And then I'm going to very quickly UV map that. I don't know how useful it is to do this at this point, but I'm going to do it anyway. I kind of fancy going into the banter back rooms today. Except for select goal and G. Now scale it. Oh, hello. Card. G. Scale. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so I think it was this one. We'll find out now. If this is wrong, we'll soon know. So we're going to scale across the X, okay? Just to bring it in like that. And then we're going to just overlay it just to there, okay? Yes. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to loop cut. Actually, no, first I'm going to put a curve modifier in, so let's just take it back to the X. I'm going to scale that right down, okay? And then I'm going to scale it on the Z-axis upwards. So we do it like so. I think that's probably okay. I'm just trying to guess, like, if I took a handle that I was putting on a mug, like, how would I design it before I start bending it? In fact, that leads me to the next thing. I should probably shade smooth on this. My phone keeps buzzing every second. That's quite strange. F3. Shade smooth. Maybe I should check it. So you see that the smooth shading has negated the polygonal look. So even though it's not counting the sides on that shape, it looks quite smooth. And that's the trick. So now I need to create a new curve. So that curve is going to be, I think it's going to be a NURBS curve. Yeah, let's make it a NURBS curve. And so if I just Pomo here. I do need to just find out where that Neb's curve is a sec, and what angle he's drawn on. Oh wow, is he like really small or something? That's crazy. Am I the wrong view? Oh, hang on. Yeah, remove that Neb's curve, I don't trust that. So, if we just do Shift A again. Bezier curve. Let's do a Bezier curve. I think Bezier curve's probably better. Yeah, no, Bezier curve. Nerves I use when I'm dealing with gasticity, not so much in Blender. But I guess, you know, whatever, it's subjective. Cool. So I'm going to scale this curve right down. We don't need it to be that big, okay? And then I'm going to scale it on the y-axis. So it becomes more pronounced, like that. Then I'm just going to quickly edit it, right? Because if I select that and I achieve that, I do need to maybe more push this out, like so. Probably need to add more thingies in. This has not been well. Let's take it back. Okay, now I need to rotate it on the y-axis. So rotate y-axis, I think it's counterclockwise, not sure. No, 90. Let's just seal this then. I mean, it's kind of not far off. So if I just go here, I'm gonna... Oh, scaling. Scaling's valid. Scale on the y-axis, of course. I actually don't know if I'm gonna have tea tonight, because I had a really big lunch, and I'm kind of not hungry in any way, shape, or form. I think... I just don't want to eat. Okay. Okay. So what I do is I go here and I say add a new. First thing I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna remove the faces I have, because the faces that don't actually need to exist, like on a mug. Let's just do that. Cool. Cool, and then buttons to any of them. Deform and curve. So the curve object we're going to deform this on is this. Now it's going to look really odd, okay? And I think the deform axis is actually the Z. I think. Not sure. Let's just get that object and see what happens when we move him around. No, he's not enjoying life. So if I set that to what, Y? Jeez. Not going well at all. It could just be the position. That the positioning of the object to the curve is a big thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subdivide this guy, or at least I'm going to loop cut him multiple times. So if I subdivide, I might end up adding extra geometry to the top. I literally want to do that. If I see loop cut and slide here, and we'll just up it to like, don't be too silly about it, but let's do it back there. Cool. Okay, now, let's give it a slight read. So, oh, cool. All right. So that's interesting. I'm kind of over the curve here, right? So the Bezier curve is here. The circle, I'm going to call it like, boy, let's put these things inside, let's add a group, hey? That's probably a good thing. So drinks, a new collection. It's like a reuse this one's is made. It's like, cocoa mug. Random one building, what's the trick to making sure things don't go under the Z0 axis so they aren't underneath your surface? Thinking about that. What's the trick to making sure things don't go under Z0 so they aren't underneath your surface? I mean, snapping? I mean, you can, if I, looking at this sort of straight on, Z next, right? And that line there is that going downwards, that's that 0 on the Z axis. I guess that should be it. Yeah, I'm not sure what's the trick to making sure things don't go under the Z0 axis. Yeah, honestly, my brain's just going, just use this as a guide, don't let them go beyond that line. That's really the only trick. If you can call it that. And yes, use a sideways view. And chain. So if I scale this on Z, where we go? I do need to restyle this curve. This curve is working against me. So if I just tab that, right? What happens if I grab this and pull it out that way? So that is sort of deforming this. I was sort of not entirely happy with how I was doing it, but you know what else? Ooh. Like if you had a streak, making sure a light pole doesn't go through the ground. Well, you could use snapping driftwood as the answer. So I'll give you a very, very oversimplified example of that, right? So let me just model this out. This isn't my tidiest work. We're going to scale on the Y, pull this inwards. I only need more points on this curve, I think. It's not quite as neat as I was hoping. Just select these. Just move them into about there. I really gotta look at this from above as well. I mean, not quite centered, is it? Gee. But is that possible? I mean, it's not the neatest job. I think, yeah, I need to spend more time curving that. Curves are a bit of a nightmare. Right, okay, so let's just say if I come out of here then. Now, I'm going to create two objects, okay? One is going to be a plane. And go to the top P to rearrange these, okay? So if I see the plane moves over here, I'm just going to centralize on that, okay? Now I need to add a cylinder. Well, there it is. It's right in front of me. So if I grab a cylinder, that's, if you imagine my street light plane, to make him narrower, so he's quite a low poly one. If I now G that, let's say that you've created this here. Yeah, so you can see that is clipping through. Yes, I'm presuming you would just want the bottom bit to be lined up perfectly with this bit, so that if I turn on back for his culling a sec, if I flick back to this view a sec, so you can see that that's the street level on top. Hi, Troy. Yay, thank you, Troy. What I'll do is I'm gonna loop cut this as well. So if I tab this, right, and then I say F3, loop cut and slide. So let's go 2 loop cuts, okay? Like that. And what I'm gonna do is in here, I'm gonna select faces and I'm gonna extrude those faces upwards to there. So let's say that's your street lamp, okay? This is your light pole, I'm sorry. And you can see that's clipping through the ground. So if I grab that and move it up here, like, oh, they're trying to join the net, haven't I? Oh, and how am I going to do that? Well, best advice is, let's just make it look a bit more like a street pole first, actually. So if I select this, and I can G that top surface up, okay? And then I can sort of, for example, extrude up, scale it, oh no, wrong way, that way. And then I can extrude that up. So that's looking a bit more like a light pole, for argument's sake. Now, if I wanted to make this sit on the bottom, there are a number of tricks. It's all down to this magnifying bar set up here. And it's going to take a little bit of wiggling, so make sure the magnifying glass is illuminated. And then you can go into the snapping options. So, for example, I can say, yeah, line up with, edges or vertexes. Now, I'm going to go with edge. Edge is fine. So if I just OK that, or at least get rid of that. Let's see what happens there, because this can sometimes be a little bit of a mystery, but if I just pull it down here, and I press G and Z, so I'm going to grab it and move it across the Z axis, and I pull it down to here. Can you see this little hourglass thing that's sort of like floating? just follow my cursor in. That's telling me what edge I'm actually moving it to. So it's free moving until I get close, and then it snaps. It snaps to whatever edge I'm on. So it's going to line that up with the edge, and if I look at it underneath, if I just turn this on, you should be able to see that it's perfectly lined up. Now, it doesn't always play ball, okay? So the other trick I'm going to show you is a backup plan, and this gives you far more control. If I go to edit the object, and let's say if I've got no bossing to it, okay, and then I just remove the face. So we've got the edges down here. So if I just an Alt and click, I've selected all those as a ring. And what I do is grab just those edges, and then I press Z to move it on the Z axis, and then again I've got my snapping turned on. I pull that down to you, and you can't really see it, but if I pull it down to the edge, it's basically extended those vertices down. Now that will reshape the shapes. If I just show you that again, if I just sort of come out here, okay. So if I grab that, you can actually see that it's free flying, and I press Z to constrain it just to the Z axis. So I only can go up and down, and I can snap it to the edge. So at that exact point, but if I don't snap to the edge, it can pass through. But if I snap it to the top edge, you can see that the hourglass just in the bottom there. Ooh, that's now done it. So if I were to, you can see the edges just there, but if I unselect the shape, like it's nowhere to be seen. It's like, there you go. It's probably better. So you see that shape is now no longer there. Was it kicked something? Good fun. But, oh, I think it was render. I click render. So yeah, that's it. Does that answer your question? Cool, no worries. Alright. Look, two different methods. Sometimes snapping has a mind of its own, silly. So I could be dragging stuff around and it'll be like, oh, and I want it to snap an edge to something, but it seems to just always pick a different edge. I honestly don't know what's happening there. A bit wiggly, but if you know what vertices you want, you can just select the vertices and then snap them as you move them. So it's not the end of the world. Cool, right. Oh, do you know what? I'm actually going to take a break today because I know I didn't stream yesterday, but I did so much work that the reason I didn't stream yesterday was because I was working at such a rate, bouncing around between lots of things that I just I couldn't concentrate, and I think I've definitely, you got to manage burnout, right? Burnout's going to be a thing. You're going to get completely passionate about building a project, and then you lose yourself a little bit to it, and it's not healthy. I would say it's really not healthy. I think you get a lot done very fast, but it comes at a cost. And don't think you can do that too often. But let's go into we can exit for tonight, eh? Oh, how are you guys anyway? You okay? And to go drink some more cocoa. Ironic, because I didn't actually finish off the cocoa that I was drinking. Or finish off making it, actually. So, did I get to rename it in the end? Let's just delete the street a sec, so there you go. Cylinder? Back is that? Ah, right, okay. Oh, yeah. So it's quite a very simple handle. If I just zoom up and across to here, you can actually see that it's cached. I'm not a fan of that shape, to be honest. It looks pretty trash. But what I can probably do is if I edit the curve that it uses, which is this Bezier curve here, so I can probably edit the curve just to make it a bit more wieldy, I suppose. Oh, that's looking a bit better. That's completely accidental. Now I'm going to keep an eye out for tears. Is that tear on top? I don't think it is. No, I think that's a curve. Wait, that's cool. So to make these edges join now, so yeah, it's not going to be a neat job. There are better ways to do this, but I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible with as little geometry as possible. So if I now scale that on the Z-axis, we're going to move it a little bit. I'm just going to plump to the side, and then if I can grab, move down, scale on the Z again. I mean, that's better. That's a whole lot better. I can work with that. So just unselect that. That's decent. Is that too low on the coffee cup? I'm not sure. It's a cocoa cup, really, G and then Z. We're gonna move it up just a little. Looking. Just do about central. Okay, and then we probably need marshmallows on this as well. So it's not the most desirable hot chocolate burger. It's quite plain. What I might do was if I get this Bezier curve and I get this cylinder and I get this cylinder, I'm going to say scene collection. New collection? Yeah, sure. We're going to call it Cocoa Mug, I reckon. So let's try it. Where did it come? Yeah. Cocoa Mug? Okay. Oh, let's just select these again so I keep getting distracted. I'm going to apply this actually. So if I just say apply on this curve modifier behind me, boop, I now no longer need the curve. You can't import curves into Horizon Worlds. You'll get an error about there being no vertices. So you can just deactivate them, I guess, but you gotta be careful it doesn't undo the curves then. So if I do Cocoa Mug down here, that's great, and now I'm gonna duplicate this collection behind me as well. And this is gonna be called a tea mug. And I'll come back and, you know what, like these drinks are woefully underdeveloped. I'm gonna put like lemon slices and things in them and all kinds of fun. So I'm gonna call this a tea mug, okay? And what I want to do, if I just move these, because I've duplicated them, they're on top of the cocoa mugs. If I G and then move it across the X, there you go. So I'm going to edit this shape. I do want to select only the bottom bit, okay? Very important. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale that inward. Oh, damn, I should have done more than that. Okay, show that. I need to turn on invisibles. There you go. Let's just line that up a bit and only grab this. Right, here we go. So if I scale that inward now, we can actually G and Z that down. Okay. Then I can G and Y this in. So I gotta make sure that that is actually clipping in. That's okay. And Y. Oh, hello. So if you don't want to disable snapping formally, hi Sun Karting, you can just hold down the control key and that'll do the job for you. Let's have a look at our handiwork then. So if I just zoom in on this and select, I mean, it's real at the top for sure. That's easy, flexible. Cool. Okay, so if I scale that inward, just a tad, just enough, just not to be convincing. There we go. So now what I want to do is I want to take these two, okay? And I'm going to say, hey, yeah, I need to go turn off invisible mode because this screwed me out last time. So select everything there. Oh, yeah. If I say Control L to select all link there, and then I can shift out and loop, cut, loop, select, I'm sorry. And then I do that down the bottom as well. Yeah, lovely. And what we're going to do with that is we want to recolor it, okay? So to do that, we come back to UV editing, and because we're using a roughness map, we're going to say I want you to. Q project doesn't really matter, right? It's going to create this most distorted, crazy amount of stuff. But actually, we could do that neater, I suppose. Let's do cylinder projection. Yeah, that's a bit neater, isn't it? But I still want to sort of scale that on the Y, no, on the X, inwards. Oops. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that. If it's a tea mug, I mean, let's give it an attractive sort of like light green. Subjective, I know, not everyone's a fan of green things. Let's go for that one's kind of singing to me. Yeah, cool. Alright, how's that looking, guys? So, last of all, actually, the tea itself is dark. People think they're tea, but that's a little bit darker, I think, for most. So, let's say, where if I cycle up here, you can see they've got it's actually hovering over here. So we can give it a different tea colour. Check it out. Whoa. Oh. Weirdly, that's kind of actually how everyone seems to drink tea. Like, yeah, I can dig that. Kind of. I know. I can come back and add like a little tea bag in. That'd be quite a nice thing to do. But yeah, these are models that are going to evolve over time. The aim is to keep them as simple as possible. Well, yeah. Wait, I just realised I need milk. I need marshmallows in this hot chocolate, possibly. So I'm going to put marshmallows in. So again, this could mess up a little bit of geometry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that's the T mug. Okay, let's just close that up. And oh man, we're gonna create a new mesh, and I think that mesh is going to be. So I don't want to do a full-fledged like a capsule. I think that might be too much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a cube, I think. Yeah. Oh, holy huge cubes back down. Okay, and then if I just cycle up on this. And G that upwards. And scale that downwards. Okay, so I now need to make this look like a marshmallow. Hoi. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and bevel it a little bit, I guess. If that's the right option, but we'll find out. I'm almost starting to think that actually cylinder would have been the best shape to go for. Yeah, do you know what? I switch. It's not too late. It's never too late. But we haven't wasted too much time. So if we're going to mesh, we're going to cylinder, but I need to keep these incredibly simple. So I think possibly in this add cylinder, I need to go less than 8. I need to go like 6 or 5 or something. Let's go 6. 6 is a nice number. We always like 6. And if I scale that right down, guys. Oh. God. And I'm going to probably just do a selective bevel. So we're going to do the top ring, the top loop even, and the side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, bevel. Trim? Mesh bevel? No, it's not mesh bevel. Bevel edges. Oh, there you go. So if I just pull that apart, you can see that kind of creates a really simple, nice, almost like a capsule shape without kicking it with way too many sides. So I'm going to quickly unwrap that before I duplicate it all over the place. I might make 2 of them, okay? So if I say like, hey, I'm going to call it mallow. There you go. And if I make this F3 and smooth, shades code, done. Perfect. Wonderful, look at that. So when it's really, really small, it'll look a lot better, because obviously these are designed to be dinky, really, really small. Yeah, bear with me. I think we need an outfit change, guys, so I'm gonna just look at that set. What have I got in my closet? Hey, let's dig out something. Tops. Let's go for a blue top. No, actually, do you know what? Let's go for a white top. We fancy a white top, Steve. Or even maybe a pink top. Pink top. Yeah, let's try a pink top. Okay, let's do that. And then we're going to go for... Oh, because it's all cold and wintry, nearly Christmas, we can do a hat too. So, if we put on the bottoms... No, I do have an amazing pair of trousers, actually. Oh, those are cute. I like those. Let's try those. Is that what I'm after? No. I'm not sure with the pink top now I'm looking at it. Okay. Yeah, but that one... Side, bear with me, this is a horrible waste of time. There we go, those are the trousers that I'm after. And if I take it back across the tops. I know what we're thinking, do we want to do a white top or you want to make custom ones? I know. Let's go. Let's go through. Oh, 10 minutes to 7. Oh, I like that. Not brave and go for I like it. Okay. Nearly there, guys, nearly there. Just scrolling through the last, just checking things as I go, I swear. course. Okay, now we need a hat. Okay. Oh, that's a fun hat. Not that one, though. My headwear. That one's mad. Yeah, there we go. We'll go bobbly white hat. I see what I'll do. So if I hit save now, let's see what happens, guys. If I freeze up and die, I do apologise. Oh, I just unlocked a quest and go with snowman outfit. Wow, just by changing my clothes, by giving stuff away, it's crazy. Okay, here we go. So we are now in my snow garb. Okay, so let's get on with it. So if I now just scale this down, okay, I'm going to do this up. I'm thinking like we need pink marshmallows as well, okay? So if I just shift and D that, let's go and duplicate it to Mallow 001, which is also, I think, going to duplicate the material on it. Oh, that's weird. I haven't actually materialed the first one. Well, that's just in with Vibrant Colours 100, okay? And then let's just do this. So if I say UV unwrap, okay? And well, yeah, I need to be in edit mode, so my brain is still catching it with me. It's been a busy one. So if I say unwrap, and then I select all in here and I scale that right down. Let's check if there's a banter EMEO actually tonight. So I love going to those, they're fun. Ooh, that's a nice colour. Is that the one that I want though? Is it the one I want? G across to here. Let's keep going. G across to here. And we're gonna squish that right down because we don't actually care about the mapping. We just need to make sure we're inside the colour. Perfect. Okay, and now we're gonna do exactly the same thing with that, but I'm actually going to delete that first, and I'm going to shift and D that, because I know the UV map on this is already done, okay? So all I have to do is grab that and slide it over to the pink. Slide it over to the pink, and there we go. We've got ourselves, let's just double check. That, yes, you got a pink and a white marshmallow, which is good. Cool. Alright. So if I take that and that, I'm going to scale these right down, guys, and then if I just G that here, oops, hello, now I'm just going to move to the side, okay, and we're going to G that, I think that, we're just doing that as a guide, but, G, Z, oh, I've got to have such a protective base tomorrow, because like I said, if I'm going to be doing a Christmas day, I plan on doing more stuff tomorrow. I don't know, I might clock off early. I just feel very, very tired. I think I was up quite late, and that's kind of messed me up, as usual. Oops. Oh, great. So if I just go on top, select 1, 2, Shift D, move over here, and rotate for a midpoint. That's lovely. Shift D, and then we're going to rotate to like just that as well, okay? How many marshmallows do we actually want in here? We could go all day. Oh, now, I'm gonna do that. G. Push that there. Shift D and put that there. We're just gonna G that here, okay? I wanna just sort of move these a little. And then I'm gonna Shift D and then put this just here, I guess. If I have a look at that further down, I mean, you know, it's okay. It's okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. How are you, YouTube lot? Anyway, you're awful quiet. Okay, so I think that's... I'm not convinced, to be honest, by these things. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try something a little risky at this stage, okay? I'm going to select all of these marshmallows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if I choose scale here, watch what happens. It go boom, way out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change. I need to go back to here, I think, and up to here. So in layout mode, I can actually flick this to, sorry, transform pivot point. So I'm going to say individual elements, okay? I'll just move myself across here. So what I'm expecting to happen now, if I press S, scale, they all scale from their own centers. Very, very useful, right? Very useful. So, yeah, we've got some overlap and got some actually coming outside the glass. That's not a problem that they're overlapping. Coming outside of the glass, however, it's a bit of a problem. Doesn't it, right? But, yeah, and the overlap's another problem. So I can just space them out a little bit more even. That's okay. Great. Okay, how are we looking, guys? Oh, it's looking alright. I think they seem a little too high up. One of the advantages is that they're all on the same level. So if I just select them and press G and Z, I can actually just dunk them like so. I think that could work okay. There you go. So there you got yourself a low poly. Oh. I'm not sure what the heck's going on here. That's fun. Sure. That's, it's like it's picking up a texture from somewhere. Madness. Shouldn't be a texture in there, but okay. That's so much fun. Okay, right. Poof. Guys, it's 5 to 7. Rather than just sort of like yawning and boring you all, I'm gonna piss off now in the stream. So I hope it's been fun. Oh, you guys have maybe even picked up a thing or two. I mean, I'm not exactly an expert in Blender, but then I'm hoping if I just keep doing this often enough, I might actually start to get quite good. Already very far from where I was about 3 weeks ago. So, yeah, let's hope this is in some way useful. And if not, sorry. Give me feedback. The comment section is open to everyone. So if you want to make this channel better for you, just say something. Give me a share, and we'll see what we can do. Oh, right, and I go and find some friends now, and don't you like? Look me up. I am around. The White Lotus I'm planning to open tonight at 8 PM UK time. So if you do fancy stopping by, it is ideally for 25 plus. Obviously, that's completely unenforceable. The enforceable side is that it is definitely 18 plus, but 25 I'm trying to sort of set the tone that there's a lot of places for 18-year-olds to mingle. But I think there is definitely an older generation in the rising world that I think are looking for deeper connections than people in their younger 20s, so, you know. All good. Right, before I fall asleep, dudes, I'm gonna go and find some friends and just take it easy for the rest of Sunday, I guess. I say take it easy. I might even do a live stream later. Who am I kidding? But I just don't know how to rest, to be honest. It never ends, so just keep going. But I hope it's been fun. Can't see it, let's see. Birthday's Christmas Eve, okay. Well, happy birthday for Christmas Eve. That's only in 2 days. Jeez, it's amazing. But the Lotus does have an event posted for Christmas Eve. So if you want, we can play a little happy birthday song if you stop by. I'll go and make a big fuss of you. Did that last night. A guy came in, he said, hey, it's my birthday. I just got up on stage. He said, right, everyone say happy birthday to that guy. And he just had about, 35 people jump on him. Happy birthday! So, oh wow. Yeah, you're still young. You're still young. But I hope the community agrees that I think that there's a lot of places that are open sort of 18 plus, and I think, everyone talks about that as being adults, but I think, legally sure adults, but I think that there's an older generation that really are not there for perhaps the craziness that the 18 plus bracket brings. They just want, a more mellow, chilled out atmosphere. They want hype and drama and fights. They just want to take it easy, and I'm here for that. I don't like fights. I don't like problems. Again, it's you have to deal with these things, I guess. Yeah. Okay, alright. I'm falling asleep. I'm gonna end the stream before I do actually fall asleep, so thank you very much everyone for tuning in. Come back for that. So hey, if I don't do one later, I'll definitely do one tomorrow. Yeah. it might be quick when they're, like I said, I've got to do a whole lot of Christmas accoutrements. I'm woefully underprepared for the Christmas event, but we'll see what I can pull out the bag. Well, once I find that wave and I ride it, I'm frighteningly quick, and I mean that. The amount of ground covered yesterday was just insane. I was like on lockdown for about 11 hours, constant to get that place delivered. The amount of change that went in then the race of it was just frightening. That's what you do. You put yourself under pressure and you produce things. So, yeah, all good. And the main thing is for yesterday, the place needed to be stable. That's it. That's all it needed to be. It didn't need to be finished. It didn't need to be fully textured to look glamorous. It just needed to be wow-enough and stable. It needs to run well. So, concessions need to be made for performance. That's why we get quite basic with our geometry, because at the end of the day, it is running on a headset. You know, it's not running on the latest, greatest, GeForce 100 million 80 or whatever the hell they're up to now. It's basically a mobile phone strapped to your face, so it's got to run well on that. No point getting carried away with social realism. Plus, when people go to log into some like virtual worlds, they want the world to load up quick and not to like crash their headset. That's the most important thing. If you fail at that as a world builder, you're screwed. It's and you're screwing everyone else in the process. Okay, right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Definitely go end it. See you later.